Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome, guys. My name is Jakat Zaman. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. Today's Friday, and as you guys know, Fridays are a nice time because Friday is when we start to have live streams, and today's a live stream day. So, this week has been a fantastic week. In fact, let me just open the window a bit. Nice weather outside today as well, alhamdulillah. I don't know where you guys are, but how's the weather where you guys are? Are you guys enjoying your time over there? Sahil wa alaikum assalam, ahlan wa sahlan. Masira Ali wa alaikum assalam, ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome, Masira Ali. MashaAllah, my American brother. How's things? How's the American life? Guys, I apologize, but I'm using my pen to stir my tea. Don't know if you guys ever do that. Don't do it. Only I do it. This is my tea today. Yeah, this is I don't know, some fruit tea, Tetley fruit tea. So, week has been going very well, mashallah. Nice weather has been quite good this week. Hasn't been too bad. I've been doing some cycling as well in this week, and also, as usual, all the normal videos have been made. Alhamdulillah. I haven't been making Kuduri videos for about 2 weeks now. I do apologize. Every time I want to make them, like I plan it all, everything, but then it's last minute something comes up and I just can't make it. So inshallah, I'm gonna try to make a video inshallah this week, hopefully, and then have it edited just before the time, hopefully, inshallah. Zed wa alaikum assalam. Sanga hal de Zed khair de tabiyat de khade. Masir Ali, the weather has also been nice here. Yeah, look at that. Because that's it, and that's how nice people are. Nice people get nice weather. So, how to achieve success in future? Work hard. Success, work hard, inshallah. So, with regards to like the transaction videos, have you guys been watching the trade videos, the trade ones? Yeah. So, alhamdulillah, they're coming on quite well, right? Because this is like the first time. I mean, I've taught trade for many years, but this is the first time I've had the challenge of trying to summarize it into 1 minute. Yeah, trying to summarize it into 1 minute. I think that is probably the biggest challenge. Yeah, so this is why sometimes I make about 5 recordings. I think once I made almost about 8, 9 recordings, like 8 times I have to repeat it, I have to retake it. And then it finally like, oh yeah, this is the best one to do. And then I put it up. So it is kind of like a bit challenging trying to cram it all into 1 minute. But I think this is challenging for me, but it's good because then I have to really think about the important things I'm going to say in the video. So inshallah, hopefully I'm going to continue do those on a daily basis, and hopefully cover the entire buyu, so that anyone who actually goes through those videos, the aim is basically anyone who goes through those videos is gonna at the end of it be able to understand Kuduri chapters of trade, or maybe even if they study some other like intermediate or beginners text on trade, it'll make sense to them. Because I personally think trade is a very easy subject to understand, very, very easy. Only thing is when it's taught, there's like some basics. There's some basics that people need to understand about trade. Once you understand those basics, then all the texts are going to make sense, right? So you'll know, what is meant by a certain terminology, or when they discuss certain topics. I'm very well, thank you very much, Sahil. In 11 videos, yeah, excellent. How long does it take editing? Those 1 minute videos doesn't take that long. Like 1 minute videos, I would say probably about 3 minutes, 4 minutes to edit. Yeah, maybe 5 minutes. Not really long, because they're 1 minute. So all I have to do is just put up like the keywords in the videos, and that's it. But taking it, like recording it, and then making sure that I've said the right things, and then that's the kind of thing which I think is the challenging part for me. So I'm just trying to think now, because some other topics are going to come now where you have to mention like a long discussion. So I'm trying to kind of think, how am I going to summarize that? So inshallah, hopefully, it'll go well with the permission of Allah, bi-iznillah. Usually overcomplicated too. Yeah, exactly. That's it. So I personally think people who teach Buyu and they need to understand like application, a lot of application. Application is very important, and then I think understanding sort of how you sort of like present it to the audience, how you present it to the students. Yeah, uh, that's the only thing. Make a link longer than see, the problem with making it longer than 1 minute is YouTube has this inbuilt um editor. If I do more than 5 minutes, then I won't be able to put the words up. It doesn't allow me to do that, right? Then I'll have to do it on upload into my computer, and then I have to do it that way. That is something that's going to take a bit longer. Then, so then the reason I am actually only doing these 1 minute videos is because it's easy for me. Like I can commit to that 1 minute. So 1 minute. So to make it, it's going to take me maybe like five takes, maybe. Okay, that's 5 minutes then. And then to edit it, maybe about 5 minutes. Let's say 10 minutes altogether. And then maybe a bit of research beforehand. So I want to research something just to make sure that I'm saying things accurately. So a little bit of research beforehand. Maybe that might take about 10, 15 minutes sometimes. So altogether, about 20 minutes, 25 minutes you're looking at. Yeah, that's why I don't want to kind of like over kind of burden myself with more responsibilities than I'm doing. Uh, Walaikum assalam, Aslam. Do you have any teachers in the UK? No, I don't have any teachers in the UK. Yeah, no teachers in the UK. All my teachers are in Pakistan. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I do have like colleagues that I study with and consider them to be like kind of like mentor figures, but not necessarily like a strict sort of teacher in that sense. Yeah. So I've studied with Sheikh Suhail Hanif. I've studied some sections of Quduri with him. So in that sense, kind of teacher. I've studied who else in the UK? Yeah, I can't think of anyone else that I've studied something with. That's when you know you're top dog. Top dog, bro, top dog. Yeah, so. And I've been doing my running as well, by the way, guys. I don't know, has any one of you guys started running? I've been having my cold showers as usual. I've made it more regular. And running as well. Yeah, the weather's quite good now for cold showers. I'm sure most of you guys can tolerate cold showers now. Don't say to me you can't do cold showers. Yeah, you can do it. Don't worry, you can do it, inshallah. Muhammad Mullah, ahlan wa sahlan, Mullah. MashaAllah, Mullah. What's happening, bro? Guess who came down last week? Mansoor. Remember Mansoor? Yeah, Mansoor came down last week. Yeah, Mansoor, his brother, they came down. MashaAllah, met them. Alhamdulillah, the weekend. So that was quite interesting. Oh, mashallah, you joined the gym, yeah? Allah, that's it. You're going to come out hench, going around, going to the first saf in Salat, like your muscles popping out, doing sajda, and then like taking all that space of two safs. Yeah. So, what do you do in the gym? What's your gym routine? What are you trying to achieve? Is it preparation for shadi preparation? Yeah, I told you. Yeah, mashallah. He always remembers me with that incident, with that cancellation and all that, and yeah. So alhamdulillah, it's going good. Yeah. So these are your last days, bro, in Birmingham. Yeah, are you still in Birmingham? Last days in Birmingham, and then that's it. No more Mullah in Birmingham. Yeah. So that's what I've been doing this week. So week has been quite busy with the one of Ali radiallahu anhu as well. So we had our next part of it. Some of you guys have been asking to make the whole, if it's a long poem, make it all into one video. But as you can see, if I made it into a long video, it's going to turn out to be about 40 minutes long. So I don't think everyone is prepared for a 40-minute long video. Rather, I think, half and half would be better. Otherwise, I don't think people are going to dedicate 40 minutes to watching it. Rather than, I think if it's small, more people are going to watch it. Preparation for all the Hajj walking. So, oh, mashallah, you're going Hajj, yeah, alhamdulillah. So how is the Hajj booking going? They've changed it this year, haven't they? They made it all online. So how is it going? Have you booked from before? Tour operator? Did you have to cancel? Returning back and for good the coming week, inshallah. Allah, that's it now. End of end of M Mullah's era in Birmingham. I say Birmingham's gonna be upset, man. All those uh, all those chip shops and all the burger places are gonna be upset missing you, bro. Do you see any mistakes that people often make in marriage or getting married? Uh, like as in choosing the wrong person, do you mean? Do you mean like making errors in nikah or stuff like that? Truth is, people will watch YouTube for hours on end, but will say that a 30-minute video is too long. Yes, it's entertainment at end of the day, isn't it? So entertainment, people naturally, the algorithms are designed to to increase entertainment videos. So people naturally are going to watch entertainment things more than watch educational. That's the thing. So educational ones are the ones that. So what I want basically is obviously I want to make good quality videos, but at the same time I want videos to become more to become more uh, to have more exposure. Yeah. So more trending basically. So if that happens, then more people are gonna get to see my videos. In fact, I met someone this today actually, just after Juma, and he was. I told him, oh, watch my YouTube channel because he wanted to join the Adamia course, and I told him, just watch those, inshallah, they'll help you as well with the course. And he actually was surprised that he goes, yeah, I was actually watching that channel yesterday. Last night I was watching the channel, and I go, yeah, bro, that's it. That's the roots of knowledge, bro. Yeah, so the people get surprised about roots of knowledge. Alhamdulillah, it's growing now, mashallah. And like we said, we're expecting the channel to hit 100,000 first week of November. So first week of November, guys, put that in your diaries. That's going to be the week we're going to do a party. We're going to have to do some sort of party. Uh, Adil, can you name some scholars from India who are upon the Sunnah to learn from? Unfortunately, I don't know. I haven't been to India, so if anyone out there who know any scholars who are upon the Sunnah, never booked anything, Alhamdulillah. So no refunds to be requested. Oh, everything goes through one company called Mutawif, which work with Hajj Ministry. But I chosen randomly. Registration opens at some point today, so please make dua I get chosen. Oh, so are you gonna go with the family or is it just on your own? The only thing that I'm concerned about is that people in this country obviously have been used to going in groups, and then the group kind of tells them what to do. So it's like you don't have to stress too much about learning how to do the Hajj. You just have to follow what the group does. But this time, then the people, I don't know, they probably will figure something out. But the people have to, like, obviously, that's what I'm assuming. You book it yourself, and then you get there, and then like if you haven't been Hajj before, how do you know where to get to the hotel? How do you know all of these things? I mean, I guess people go on holidays and they go on their own. They don't go with groups to holidays, so they should be able to do it. Yeah, it shouldn't be like a problem. But you don't want to waste your time, isn't it? You want to thoroughly learn exactly what you have to do before you go there. Uh, yeah. So. Uh, Registration, yeah. So that's what I'm just thinking how it's gonna work. But inshallah, I think in the beginning people are gonna be a bit confused about what's happening, but then later on they'll be okay. Oh, good news, guys! MashaAllah, Maji, our friend Maji, guys, has had a baby daughter. So make dua for her. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. So he told me today he had a baby daughter. He's named Safiya. He's named Safiya, MashaAllah. So he's gonna be Abu Safiya now. So make sure, guys, make dua for Abdul Majid and his family as well. So that's why he probably won't be coming on. Yeah, if he does come on, then I don't know. He's probably dying or something. Uh, Going with my cousin, inshallah, everything is provided by the company, including transfers, hotels, food, etc. They've said they'll receive all support upon arrival, but I'm not sure. Yeah, yeah, we'll find out. This year is going to be the test trial one, I think, and they'll find out how it's all going to work. What's the how much is it this year? What do they charge? Wa alaikum assalam. Spend ahlan wa sahlan. I'm very good, thank you very much. Very good, thank you very much for asking. MashaAllah. As you can see, the hairs are going white, guys. Yeah, white hairs there, white hairs there. Yeah, that's it. I'm getting the white, the Buddha look. Wa alaikum assalam, Umran Ali. Ahla wa sahlan, ahla wa sahlan, ahla wa sahlan. Welcome, Umran Ali. I hope you're well. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Yeah. Oh yeah. So let me check my yeah. Let me check my Twitter tweets. Yeah. As I said, I'll explain some of them. Some of those ones who some of you guys have been confused with. So let me check what did I put this week? Which ones? What was the interesting one that I put up? Okay, I put one up yesterday. Teaching without fiqh, reflecting on taqwa, and reminding students that Allah knows perfectly our motives leads to a dry understanding of do's and don'ts. Everything in Islam is intended to bring us closer to Allah, so don't get caught up in the details. So the reason I wrote this was because sometimes a lot of people study, and at the end of their studies, they don't really feel anything that they've achieved any closeness to Allah. And that is something that you obviously don't want to happen. You want your studies to bring you closer to Allah. So reminder of taqwa, reminder connection with Allah is very important for teachers out there. You know, to have this you know, like importance of why you're studying, not just studying for the sake of studying. You want it because you want to achieve something that's going to help you strengthen the deen of Allah, preserve the deen of Allah, become someone that will, you know, on the day of judgment, obviously get success. That was the main kind of reason for that tweet. No questions, but requesting du'as and advice for study focus. Yeah, so Amran, I would say for study focus, I think the biggest thing that I would definitely suggest is to number one is to have good company. Like when you're studying, make sure you have good company. Don't waste time because that helps focus as well. So if you got a student, a friend who doesn't really kind of spend too much time with his books and he's got doing chakkars here and there, you don't want to get wasted like that. So you want to focus, get a good study buddy. And then number two is trying to do khidmah of your teacher as much as possible. Yeah, try to, you know, do khidmah, especially khidmah which is more to do with academic khidmah. Yeah, like maybe, for example, writing certain things. Sometimes teachers will ask students to write a certain thing, look in a certain book, find this piece of information. That kind of khidmah, that also is very important as well. Getting du'as from your teachers, definitely. I don't even know the prices they'll be charging. Yeah, everything is so last minute. Yeah, I know, because it's weird how, you know, all that kind of stuff takes place because it's like they should have at least planned it, you know, 6 months ahead. And it's unfortunate for a lot of the Hajj groups who now have to cancel all their bookings. Yeah, it's just sad. Wa alaikum assalam, Mu'adh. Ahlan wa sahlan. Ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome, my brother Mu'adh. محمد وعليكم السلام أهلا وسهلا أهلا وسهلا كيف حالك أنا بخير. What do you recommend to improve listening skills? Any particular series audio? You know what I would suggest is, you know, there's like these stories you can get on YouTube. They're quite long, they're quite serious stories, but they have like some cartoon, like not they're not moving images, but they're just like still images. That's something which is quite Arabic is quite slow and it's quite easy to understand as well. So try to follow. I would say if you want to improve your listening skills, start with the easy Arabic, those slow cartoons where you can understand what's happening and the theme isn't too technical and advanced. That's what I would. So I would say. Otherwise, there are lots of other advanced sort of like YouTube videos and audio on Arabic. But the thing is, if it's advanced, you're gonna have the struggle. You're gonna have the challenge of trying to understand very complex problems. So you don't want to do that. So start with cartoons. I would say definitely start with cartoons, and then slowly you build your way. Now there's a guy called I keep forgetting his guy's name, man. He's in Syria. Adham. What's that guy's name? Adham. Yeah. Uh, Let me just see if I can find. Uh, let's see. Oh yeah, his name is Sheikh Adham Al-Asimi. Sheikh Adham Al-Asimi. Check him out. His videos, he does durus as well. Very slow, like the Arabic is not too slow. It's nice to follow. You understand what he's saying. So Sheikh Adham, check him out. Adham Al-Asimi. Asimi with the scene. Yeah, check him out. Uh, right, next. Chakkars, yeah. You guys are Chakkar students, trust me. So I remember when I was in Madrasa, Chakkar students that used to just like, as soon as the class finishes, go around, spend all day just going around places, chilling out, eating here, there. You don't want that. Do you take online classes? No, unfortunately, I don't. I don't have any live classes at the moment. I only do them for the patron, the one higher tier patrons. So higher tier patrons, they have like some have one lesson a week, a month, and some have two lessons a month. Yes, of course. Surprising how many fellow students are taking it light. Need to stick to better friends. Yeah, that's the main thing. The thing is, the most chatty friends that you find are the ones that are not that interested in studying. Yeah. So students who chat a lot, yeah, they're the ones who usually just come up with all sorts of, and the ones who are serious, they chat less. Yeah. So Zamira wa alaikum assalam, ahla wa sahla. Long time, mashallah. Hope you're well. I hope everyone Leicester's well, enjoying yourself. Actually, I was just telling someone today about Jimmy Killer Prawns in Leicester. I need to make a visit to Jimmy Killer Prawns and have some nice hot prawns. Galaxy, alaikum assalam. Hazrat, from where you done your iftar? From Pakistan, Karachi. Do you take online classes? Oh, no, I don't. Sorry, unfortunately. I apologize for that. I mean, I used to do online classes before, but I just don't have any time now to dedicate. Even if people pay, it's just too much for me. Too much time it takes. So I don't do it for. But they are like if you want Quran classes, one of my students has a website. It's called Quran Insights. Quran Insights. Let me just see if I can find it. And this is a good website. You can check it out for yourselves. Yeah, Quran Insights. And they do online classes and they like specialize in this Quran classes. Quran classes. Okay, comes this is all right. So, what are your thoughts on India leaders disrespecting and saying vile things? I think this is disgusting. Yeah, disgusting of what happened with those ministers or those people of parliament who were insulting the Prophet ﷺ. And that's the, alhamdulillah, we have the Muslims around the world who have ghira, who have honor for the Prophet ﷺ and love for him, and they stood up and they spoke out against it. And that's something which is obviously we all have to do. So depending on our power ability. So all of us, our words don't really have that much weight, but people in power, people need to speak up against what they do. And it worked, yeah, because they were, you can say they were humiliated. Uh, oh, okay. Salu alaikum assalam. Is it necessary to raise your hands when making dua? No, you don't have to. But it's considered to be one of the adab, the etiquette, something which the Prophet ﷺ did on many occasions. Sheikh Adham is amazing. MashaAllah, he's also on Telegram. Yeah, check him out. So his lessons are very nice to follow, very easy to follow Arabic. I tried doing Quran, I got the letters, but when combined, I'm unable. Yeah, so what you need to do, Josh, is I don't know if you watch my Quran videos. Do you watch my Quran videos? Yeah, so watch my Quran videos. I have a learning Quran series that I put up every Monday. Let me just post it for you. Yeah, this is Learn Quran. Okay, I don't know why this is not. Okay, something's wrong with the chat today for some reason. Okay, for some reason I can't seem to see the chat messages. What's happened to them? One second, guys. Let me just try to bring them up. Yeah. Okay. Right. So I had to open it in the other page for some reason. It doesn't seem to be showing on my stream. Yeah. So. Right. Skip down. Okay. I tried reading Quran. I got the letters. Uthman. So I can say for a Hifz student, where would you recommend they start reading tafsir from? Depends wherever you're doing your Hifz from. So if you're doing your Hifz from the back, basically try to read whatever you're studying. Try to read that section. So if you're reading Juz Amma, start from Juz Amma. Adil, what's your opinion on Sheikh Uthman bin Farouk? I mean, I don't think he's a sheikh. That's the thing, because he was making too much errors in reading Quran, and I don't think any like qualified scholar would ever make the mistakes he was making. So I don't know if you watched the video, but I was cringing when I heard him. I mean, he's good at da'wah. That's what he should carry on doing. He's a good brother doing da'wah. MashaAllah, seems very, very passionate about it and sincere about it. But I think giving fatwas and fiqh kind of things is to stay away from that. Yeah, it's unfortunate. So I've heard I don't know if you've seen the videos going around about him reading Quran. Really big mistakes, like the way he was reciting. Alhamdulillah ala kulli shay. Alhamdulillah. Zamira, just going through some tests, but alhamdulillah, ala kulli hal, nice weather in Leicester. My plants are getting plenty sun and the strawberries are getting color. MashaAllah. Yeah. Oh, you got strawberries as well, yeah? Yeah, mashallah. Yeah, excellent, excellent. So strawberries, definitely, I would say, yeah, are something which you need to. We need to. I need to see your strawberries because I'm planting strawberries as well. So alhamdulillah. Excellent, excellent. Good news. Okay, so may Allah make your tests easy for you, give you sabr in your times of tests. From your video, I came to know letters, but while reading, I go blank. Yeah. So maybe you need a teacher. Maybe get a teacher. That's the best thing. Is it wrong to pronounce a dad like a za sound instead of dha? Yeah. So for ajam, there is a lot of flexibility for it. So the mufassirin have mentioned that for ajam, there is a lot of flexibility. There's like dha, and even like if a person was to say za, as long as it's not really affecting the meaning of the particular word, it'd be permitted, because da is actually, in fact, the hardest letter in the entire Arabic language, and Allah doesn't burden a person more than they can bear. So if it's difficult for them to pronounce, then it's clearly something which is permissible. But they should always make an effort to try and pronounce dad correctly. That's one thing. The second thing is, a lot of people, when they try to pronounce the dad, what happens is after time, their mouth becomes, attuned to certain pronunciations, and they find it difficult to readjust. I don't understand the broke letter. What's the best way of not forgetting gardan in sarf? Just go over it. If you haven't gone over one gardan 50 times, then don't ask why you're forgetting it. You literally get yourself a tasbih or something counter and count 50 times, go each time. I know it's a mundane task, but you'll understand it, inshallah. It'll make sense, definitely. What's the best way of not forgetting? Have you been to Bradford? Yes. Wa alaikum assalam, Muhammad. Yes, I've been to Bradford many times. I've got friends there as well, alhamdulillah. You ever study Kalam? Yes. Wa alaikum assalam. Hazrat, which madhab do you follow in Furu? Hanafi madhab, Imam Abu Hanifa. Uthman Ahmed, does a Sufa of accommodation? No. There's no accommodation in Sufa. Yamna, does it invalidate the salah if someone tries stifling laughter and they choke up slightly in recitation, let out a slight chuckle? Yeah, so according to Hanafis, if a person was to giggle and someone heard them, then their salat will be broken and their wudu is also broken. But if a person giggled and it wasn't audible enough for someone else to hear them, then their salat breaks, but their wudu is intact. Yeah. Please give a turban tutorial. Can you tell the Quran learning web again? Yeah, yeah, I'll put it up on here. Yeah, for some reason I can't seem to. Don't know why the. Here it is. It's called Quran Insights. Quran Insights. I find it hard to pray with a turban. Yeah, so tying a turban is very easy. Let me just show you guys how to tie a turban. Yeah, just so that because a lot of you guys have been asking, how do you tie a turban? So I'm going to show you guys. Right. So look, all you have to do is get yourself a nice hat that you can wrap around your head. And this is my scarf. Okay, this is a scarf that I've just like rolled up and made it into like a bit of a makeshift rope. Yeah, so it's like this is one of those long scarves, and I've just like rolled it up like this. And this is easy to tie. So what I do is just put this here. Now put this behind your left ear, and bite it. And then, so I'll put this here so I can speak. And then put it diagonally. So go from the bottom of your head like this, and then go towards the top, and then towards the bottom of your right ear. Yeah, bottom of your right ear. And then go back up over here. Go over to the. Yeah, actually, it's going to be out of control here. There. And then you just fix it. Put it around your ears. And that's basically how you kind of fix it. Now, obviously, I've done it a bit. Okay, let me do it again. Let me try again. Let's try again, guys. So you guys can do it with me, okay? Get your hats. Get some sort of a cloth or something. Yeah, and then I just do it like this. I don't really look in the mirror. I just... And there you go. Yeah, so I do it without the mirror because I'm used to it. But yeah, you can use the mirror. Make sure you align it, get your ears out. Okay, and that's it. There you go. Yeah, nice fit. Yeah, snug. Right. Galaxy, wa alaikum assalam. Hazrat, what are your views on Darul Uloom Deoband? I think it's a very good madrasa. I've studied in a madrasa that is was founded by students of Darul Uloom Deoband. Yamna Sadak, is it necessary to recite every letter of the wajibat of salat audibly? No, you don't have to. As long as, according to Hanafis, as long as your tongue is pressing the right places in your mouth. So as long as inside your mouth you're pronouncing the letters, that's it. So just the movement of the tongue in the mouth is sufficient. You don't have to hear it. Unless you're the imam, obviously, and then you have to read it to people behind, then they have to hear it. On the register of Hajj now open now, minimum package price about 5.5 per person. 5.5, that's good compared to what those people are offering, like 7,000, 8,000. So 5.5k, but it depends on it. What does that package include? Like what kind of hotel is it? Haider Ali, could you explain how to make up additional 2 rakats when joining Asr, Isha, Jamaat at the 3rd rakat? Yes. So look, do it like this. Get your hand out. And take down the fingers that you've missed, the rakats that you missed. So first rakat, second rakat. You're going to join in the 3rd rakat, yeah? So this is now 3rd rakat, 4th rakat, yeah? And then you start again with first rakat, second rakat. So when you join in the 3rd rakat, pray the 3rd with the imam and the 4th, and then when you give salam over here, you're going to get up, you're going to pray your first, your second, and then that's it. Ridwan Arifin, can you suggest me one last book to read on Nahu after Hidayat and Nahu? I would suggest reading this. This is a good book. Study this book. If you can get this book, try to get this book. It's in English. If you want to read an Arabic book, I would suggest reading An-Nahw al-Arabi by Sheikh Fadl Sami Rai, Nahw al-Arabi. I don't want to go onto the Kafiya Sharjan. Yeah, so do An-Nahw al-Arabi. It's much easier. It's much more easy to follow. Masir Ali, might as well change the title from how to type it. Yes, exactly, my brother. Exactly. That's right. That's right, my brother. Settings. Oh, I can actually do some settings with this. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, I need to sort this out, how this is all functioning and all that. Yeah, so can you pray the Sunnah of Fajr after the Fard if you're running out of time? Not according to Hanafis. According to the Shafi'is, yes. But according to the Hanafis, you pray after sunrise. After sunrise. Is it okay to watch the Imam Hanbal TV series to learn Arabic? I don't know. Is it the same one that I think I saw a few years back? Yeah, I can't remember. But if it's the same one, the Arabic might be a bit too hard in that. If you can understand it, excellent. The thing is, look, if you want to learn a language, don't ask people what to listen to. Listen to yourself. Like when someone comes to this country, England, and they don't know English, they don't like ask what should I listen to learn English. They just listen to everything. The more things you're going to listen to, the more you're going to have exposure to different styles of speaking. That's what you want. So you want to listen to all these different things. Okay, so what is the outcome of the Quranic Arabic course? The outcome of the Quranic Arabic course is that you're able to read Arabic and translate Arabic and even write. Can you pray Qadha when Asr time starts, but you haven't prayed Asr? Yes, you can. Could you explain what to do when joining the fourth rakat, especially with the second tashahud? Yeah, so again, if you join the fourth, put your first three fingers down, you're with the Imam, and then give salam, and then first rakat. Now, because there's two there, yeah, you sit down. Whenever there's two rakats, you sit down. Then you get up, and then you pray the second rakat and third rakat, and then give salam. Can you make wudu in nude? Yes. Assalamu alaikum. If there are two conflicting hadith, e.g., one is in Ibn Majah, the other in Bukhari, do we just give Bukhari hadith preference? No. So what I would suggest, Huzaifa, is do my Usul Hadith course. I've done an Usul Hadith course. It's free of charge. Just send an email in, to the email address that's on the screen below, and inshallah you'll get access to it. So there's rules of when to accept hadith and when not to accept hadith, not just because it appears in Bukhari or Muslim. So this is called tarjih. So tarjih is basically the concept of giving preference to one hadith over the other. Yeah, so that's something which I've explained in my series. And that's for the same for everyone. Anyone who wants to join that Usul Hadith course. Again, a lot of people ask questions about Hadith Sahih and Hadith Da'if, but I think the reality is they don't know what Hadith Sahih and Da'if is. They just heard the names and they think Sahih means authentic, Da'if means weak, and there's a whole like system behind it. Yeah. So, yeah, Allah. Okay, I'm not sure why this. What do you consider more important, starting with tafsir or improving tajweed? Improving tajweed and doing tafsir as well. Can you do both? Do both. Yeah, start to improve your tajweed and slowly start to read some tafsir. Yamna, if I'm washing a cloth with imperceptible najasa, is the water that is squeezed out impure if it comes out without any trace impurity? Yes. So if you have, for example, like a cloth and it's got some najasa on there, but you can't see it, you know it's there. So just put it under the tap for a few seconds, squeeze it, and it's clean. Yeah, it's considered to be clean, and therefore everything else is fine. Do the hands and sink? No. So ignore all that. That's just waswasa that is. So basically, the najas has come out with the water and gone. Yeah, so it's contaminated the water, but that water is now mixed in with other water and it's disappeared. So it's fine now. Uh, with joining the fourth rakat, do you read a surah after Fatiha? And say so. If you join the fourth rakat, yeah, remember you when after salam, this is your first. You go back to your first rakat. In your first rakat, what do you normally read? In your first rakat, you normally read Fatiha and surah, isn't it? Fatiha surah, Fatiha surah, Fatiha only. Yeah. So with joining fourth rakat, do you read a surah after Fatiha? So are you talking about in which rakat? The first rakat, second rakat. So after salam, after Imam gives salam, that's your first rakat now. Second rakat, third rakat. And just like you would normally have to recite Fatiha and surah, you'd have to recite Fatiha and surah in the first two rakats, and third rakat Fatiha. Yeah. Anyway, guys, we'll finish it there. So Jazakumullah khair. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you guys have a fantastic had a fantastic day today, and will have a fantastic day as well. Tomorrow, inshallah, is a live stream, so make sure you check out the live stream, inshallah. Q&A there, dedicated to Q&A. All right, let's see. Sadi, wa alaikum assalam. When does the prohibition on business transaction end on Jummah? After the salat finishes. As soon as you give salam. Yeah, you're giving salam. Aslam Khan, wa alaikum assalam, ahlan wa sahlan. How to increase Arabic vocab fast? Read books. Yeah, read books as much as you can. Read kids' books. The best thing I would say is read kids' books, children's books, and that way you'll develop your reading skills. Yeah, dude. The main thing about developing reading skills is you want to be able to develop skills so that you're able to recognize the common words. Right. So don't just jump into a big book. Just get yourself used to common words, and then after that, slowly you'll learn more words. Just like in the English language, or I don't know, whatever your language you speak, native languages. A lot of the new words that you come out with, you don't actively go and learn them. You just pick them up. Okay. Anyway, guys, take care, inshallah. And I will see you guys next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.